Family begin on, it's your boy Flint Pundi set. People, today I'm going to be Professor Flint and I'm going to be teaching you guys how to conjugate the verb to be in Bajan. Now, to be is the most popular verb and most widely used verb in language history. To be or not to be? That is the question. So before we can conjugate the verb to be, we got to learn the Bajan pronouns, and I'm going to also teach you that, this, what, and probably there in Bajan. Alright, so the pronouns in Bajan remains approximately the same in English. So in English, we know the pronouns to be I, he, she, it, you singular, we, they, and you plural. Now in Bajan, the list remains the same for the most part, and we got a few tweaks in there. So I remains the same, you singular remains the same, he, she, or it remains the same. However, we also use to replace it in some scenarios. And then we got we, which remains the same. They is not they in Bajan because we don't do the th thing. People putting your tongue between your teeth and pulling it back is a lot of work for Bajans, so we tend to use d or t depending on the word. But however, in this case, they is them. So this word we actually drop th and y, and we add the d for the th and the m for the y, and we created them. And last but not least, the plural you, referring to a group of people, is wana. So now you got the list right there. We can play along with some phrases, right? So this is the rule for conjugating the verb to be in Bajan, and I'm just gonna pull up my notes here so that I'm on track and I'm not babbling like I usually would if I don't have some notes. So when you're dealing with everything else but nouns, so when there's a verb coming after the verb to be, so let's say I am dancing, you just drop it. Just drop the verb. Don't put the conjugate version of it right there. You just drop it. So I dancing. That's how we say it in Bajan, right? I dancing. That's it. If there's an adverb, not adverb, adjective coming after it, you also drop it. So I am intelligent. I intelligent. You are intelligent. You intelligent. Let's say we are intelligent, we intelligent. So no matter what it is, they are intelligent, them intelligent. You all are intelligent, wanna intelligent. You understand? So no matter what it is, you just cut it off. So you can just drop it in between there when you're dealing with adjectives and verbs. No, when we're dealing with nouns, people, nouns are a little bit different. So nouns, there's a conjugate version in Bajan, and that is adding z to all the pronouns, right? So you say eyes, pronounced as eyes, eyes. Then you got use, which is the singular, pronounced as use, use. Then you got he's, she's, it is. It is an exception, or you can say it's. It is or it's. Either one could work, but usually it is fine. You don't gotta worry about that. Or you can say is, depending on the phrase. Then we got we's, W-E-E-Z, we's, and you got dems, D-E-M-Z. And then you got winners, W-U-N-N-A-Z, winners. All right, so that's how you will conjugate for nouns. So for example, if you want to say I am Bob, you say I's Bob, I-Z Bob, I's Bob. If you want to say we are trilogy, we's trilogy. All right, people, so we can dive into popular phrases and how to say them in Bajan. Now, the first one we're going to look at is it is what it is. Now that's a pretty popular phrase around the globe. So it is what it is. People like to say that when they kind of accept the situation. And Bajans say it like this: Amiz wa Amiz. Amiz wum is. Now what in Bajan is wuh, W-U-H. But what Bajans tend to do, and most of these languages in this category tend to do, is join words together, and what it becomes wum, right? So instead of using it in this phrase, we use and we join the what and the it together as wum. So amiz wum miz. And make sure that you get that inflection correct, people, because you don't want to go out there sounding stupid. So replay this as much as you need to in order to get it right. Amiz wum miz. All right, so we can move on to the next one. I got another one here. That is it. Now this is one where you will mostly use it, but I'm pretty sure there are like some cases where if something comes at the end of that is it, like for instance, if I want to say that is it there, I might probably use instead of it. But for the most part, you use it. So that is it, Bajans will say that's it. Or if you want to say that is it there, we can say dazam day, right? There is D-E-Y, day, dazam day. Or we can say does it day. Doesn't matter. You can use both of those in that. You can use both it and in that scenario, but most people just use it, does it day, or you can, like I said, you can use dazam day. We got one more, I think. Where is it? Now you're gonna learn that Bajans don't use where a lot. We use part, P-A-R-T. So where is it in Bajan is parm is, right? Parm is. But don't separate it like I just did, because I was just slowing it down for you. Is parm is. So part plus is parm, and then is parm is. Or pare is. Pare is. So you can use both and it in that scenario as well. So phrase of the day, people, that's where we are. Phrase of the day. The phrase of the day is that is what I told you. Now we got a verb in here, to tell, at the end is in past tense, so you hear what that sounds like in Bajan. But the phrase is that is what I told you. Now people, to say this in Bajan, because I know people say this a lot, especially when they're trying to prove a point. So I just thought that this would be a good one to throw out there for you guys to practice. And this is what we're going to end the video with. So that's what I tell you. That's what I tell you. That's what I tell you. Got it? That's what I tell you. Alright? Or you can say that's what I tell. That's what I tell. I hope you guys got it. So that's two ways to say that is what I told you. That's what I tell you. Or that's what I tell. Alright? So hope you guys got it. If you did like this video and enjoyed it, people, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you want me to do more of this type of teaching in the Bajan language, and I will do it for you. I also got some other ideas coming out for how I should do some of these videos, so stay tuned for that. But like I said, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, share the phone with your friends. Don't forget to share your phone with your friends. It's been your boy Flake. Make sure all your notifications on. Sorry about that. I just had a break. That's been your boy Flake, and I will see you later, family. Peace.